What's going on, everybody? We'll be going in a little bit here. All right, let's get going. All right, so we are back again. Tell your friends. We just got another chunk of the artifact, so we'll see what our guy gets into here in a little bit.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Everything looks good at my station, Captain.
All systems looking good, boss.
I'm sure things would look better if I could walk through you. Holy crap.
help.
Sneaky little trap they left me. What's going on, JL? How you doing? Nice. Bonus skill found, that's good. Well, magazines are pretty cool to find. Get our next part of our artifact here today, and then we're going to do some interesting. There's an emergency alarm here. Do some main mission here, and then oh boy, what's up, girl? How you doing? Hell yeah!
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. You are from Constellation. You are the newest member, yes? And yet you are here, instead of checking up on Barrett or Noel. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
I like her already. She triple taps to make sure they stay down. Oh, random computer. Update friend foes. Recalibrate. Protect current user. Guess we're gonna find some robots here pretty shortly. Oh, look at her going invis. Look at her. She's good shit.
Come then. Meet your... And once again, we are triumphant.
Ooh. Coming out, Widow dude. How do I release you? No? Okay. It's unfortunate. There they are down there.
To this position. Firing.
These spacesuits are cool, but god dang. I need a purple or something. Anybody want some Cheez-Its? Some Chardonnay? What's over here? Hey, Chunk's Chunk walking into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve food here. Chunk sits down and says, then I guess I'm in the right place. Knock knock, who's there? Broken sword. Broken sword who? Oh, never mind, it's pointless. How many atheists does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. They're already enlightened. Haha! What's the last thing to go through a Freestar Militia members when they meet a UC Colonies Marine? A laser beam. Oh shit. I don't terramorphs eat clowns. They taste funny. Oh. Look at those. You got anything? You got a blue Grendel, that's cool. I'll take that ammo though. Alright, so definitely a productive Tuesday. I mean, half day off, half day of having fun, so glad to see we got some interest in today's little stream here. Already got a few people. I mean, the jokes were in a cave, so JL, I'd expect it to be dark. Oh boy. Dink. Guess they were trying to axe me something. Danger, danger. Oh, you shit. Probably saw my flashlight. Oh, you're down there. Seems like Andrea just rolled down there. Ooh, an expert safe. That's cool. Damn, it's got 3 rings and all these combinations. Wow. Alright, so I could do the inside there. Oh, this needs to be a little bit. Inside. Inside. 2, 2, and 1. That's nothing. That's only outside. Inside, inside. Okay. Damn. What do you say about the blue lock picking? I remember him mentioning something like that. So the blue means it works on that ring. Really? All that for a whole lot of nothing? So how the ring didn't lit up blue on one of them, that means it didn't work at all. If it's a blue ring, it means it works there. If it's not blue, that pick won't work there. I'll slow it down next time, show you. So, just a little weird thing we noticed. Alright, that dude died up here, I think. Should be somewhere around here. There's his gun. He's got a knife. That's pretty cool. It helps thermal if I get cold, but I'm not there, so. These, what are these? Wow. But yeah, it's a good little piece of information to keep an eye out for, at least when you're lockpicking, so you're not wasting so much time. So I heal and save.
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact.
Oh,
Does
she
that mean
cares.
Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is... I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is? Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have
I like
my
her.
own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir this is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Varun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor. Yes, it would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see anything other than the path which they have created for themselves. Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
She does not understand Mona's word, yes. Very well, very nice. Okay. Let's get off like a herd of turtles. Let me guess. Enemies are going to spawn in. What? Come on. go add these to our collection and see what happens.
And we're off. Smooth as glass. Orbital pattern locked in.
Weapons locked. Destroy it.
Let's go!
Shield up. And fire. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Take fire. There's more jumping out of here. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
You ran out of luck.
Target's jump system down.
Well, looks like this ship I need to switch the guns on because my lasers aren't fired automatically. Sorry, yeah, my lasers. My lasers are not auto or something I can fire. They must be auto turrets. A little annoying, but it is what it is. Let's go!
Must have been a good job.
United
We're
Colony
still in one
Space.
piece.
Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Alright, let's turn this stuff into the lodge and see what happens next.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
Wah, wah.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in... I catch myself just staring at the... Maybe that's how our ancestors felt.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Another realist has joined our ranks. I'm outnumbered.
The truth hurts, Mateo.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear, but I do agree that we accomplished something. I have no objections.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Oh, then thank you, but
I
it's
am
not
at your
necessary.
service,
We
Captain.
succeeded. Yes? I keep whatever you give me, yes? That is the deal?
I want to see her with this gun just to see what happens. I'll give her something though. We'll figure it out when we get back to the ship, probably.
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. Honestly, so many years have been driven by survival in intense circumstances. I do enjoy combat training, though I suppose you have given me something to consider. I have done so in the past, when necessary, but I am not the best pilot, and that I think has worked out very well. You might find I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people. It has been a very long time. There are worlds beyond count out there, but thank you for asking. Very good.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll change these guns out, get things going. How long am I going to stream it for? Probably for a while, dude. I mean, I'll do a little break here in a couple hours. Knock on wood, we have no technical difficulties, and then I'll stream some more later tonight, just because it's a little bit longer day. I want to work on some of the side missions and obviously get this ship running a little bit better, so we'll do that. Alright, so main part of what I wanted to do today, besides do a tiny bit of progression in the main story, was there is supposed to be...
Hi, how you doing? Ever run into spaces? Scum been up there, huh? We're hiring if you're interested.
So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go work for UC Vanguard. Hopefully a little bit better than SysDef. And go from there. Okay, because I have to go do something in an hour. No worries, man. Like I said, I'll be going for a little bit, and then take a little break, have some dinner, and then go some more.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. And if you've got any questions...
If we can avoid entering that building, I would prefer it. Let us just say I am allergic to bureaucracy. Yes, you need me? I'll be here when you need me.
Wait here. I'll go handle this.
Only those on official United colonies.
Let's see how good I do for pilot testing.
You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation.
Look how she's standing in front of the wall. It happens.
I mean, I don't like the UC any more than the next guy.
Never had any love for the UC
got the
after
credits.
the Colony War. Probably its only was enough.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies. From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188. Later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The Free Star Collective.
The Free Star Collective was initially founded. It was only in 2230. The Free Star Collective was initially founded.
Looks like some good lore right here. And again, 2196, the Narian War, humanity's first large-scale conflict among the stars, is remembered as redefining moment for the settled systems. As the first major conflict to make extensive use of grav-jump-enabled ships, the Narian War was less defined by key space battles, and more by an extended cat-and-mouse interplay between the two powers, as the well-armed and professional UC Navy tried again and again to pin down the piecemeal but savvy Free Star fleet. Wow.
In 2188, beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Free Star, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's few settled worlds were left untouched by the Colony War. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent Colony War between the UC and the Freestar Collective. In the midst of the Colony War, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian.
Ooh.
A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colony's war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators.
Terramorphs.
The Terramorph. After the devastation wrought by the Colony War, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction. It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colony's volunteer fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people.
Okay.
Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet.
Ooh.
And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property.
I can buy a house.
The chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Alright, time to go take my pilot's license exam. Look at these ships! I like this one. That's pretty cool. It's like the Mantis kind of, or not the Mantis, the Razor Leaf with a little more stuff. A little more oomph.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
What the fuck? Hello?
If we did our jobs right. You testing? Talk to Proctor Samuelson.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair... While I can't answer that question directly, due to the solitary nature of our work, you're permitted, even encouraged. Of course, you'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC science staff. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, you're required enlistment time for citizenship and your enlistment bonus, but you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuam. We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there.
Nice. Very well.
All right then.
Shall we quick save? Yes, we shall. What's in here? Alright. So I'm not going to open this door for you, JL, but look. Or I'm not going to open this lock. Damn it, never mind. I can't open this lock. I'll shush. I'll sit in the corner. Flight suits, that's cool. That looks pretty nice. I like it. Got a couple extra stats too. hope Professor didn't mind. I needed to use the latrine before I got in here, so.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Danger zone!
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Whoa!
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active. Target defeated. Target defeated. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
Big ship. Target defeated. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
I'll go one more.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Oh, level 44, holy shit.
Target defeated.
Okay.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
Is this the Kobayashi Maru? I don't know, I think the Kobayashi is a little harder. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Big old chips.
Engine systems unavailable. Target defeated. Calculating intercept vectors. You'll have to try harder than that.
always try to defeat us.
I'll stop after this one. It's getting a little difficult, to say the least. I've got no engine, that's why. Yeah, I've got 0 engine left. My engine's is done for. Sitting duck.
Warning, incoming fire. Target defeated.
Woo! I'm done.
Targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 5 reached. Initiating final tier.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm out of here. I'm out of ship repairs.
Shutting down.
It is what it is.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed.
Yay.
You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or
Okay.
you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Nah, I'm good. Alright, so we're working our way up the UC. And our girl's still standing out there.
Ah, there you are. Believe we've got some, things to discuss, applicant. About that, an alert came up on your file. Said you were the one working with SysDef when they went belly up against the Crimson Fleet.
Yep.
Now, a person can draw a lot of conclusions from an outcome like... But in the Vanguard, we're serious about our take-all-comers policy, regardless of their past.
Good for him not judging
Hell,
me.
if we turned down every former pirate trying to get back on the straight and narrow, we'd be without some of our finest pilots. I just need to know, if that were the case, then that part of your life is in the past.
You can get stupid with it. Yeah, she's still looking at the wall. That's this Crimson Fleet forever.
That's good to hear. Just keep your nose... Now, that out of the way. You ready to take a look at those exam scores? I like the fire, applicant. So, looking at the data? Hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly.
Look at that, hitting buttons.
Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Clear tier 5, huh? Damn impressive. I swear they start cheating at that level, but the techs claim it's fair. Either way, you've got the skills the Navy needs.
If I had any reservations about flying with you, they are now gone. Well done.
Thank you.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 5 years. You showed real potential in there. We want to make sure you're fighting on our side. Even authorized me to offer you a bonus in addition to your signing advance.
If becoming a citizen of the United Colonies is important to you, it seems you are well on your way.
Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission.
Probation!
First, though, all UC service people, provision. So, you want to make this official? Fantastic.
You said you didn't want to walk inside this building as you're allergic to politics, so out there you stay, girl. Out there you stay.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure any... So, can the people... That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance.
There's nothing.
All out there.
10,800 credits.
Ah, hello. I will watch your back. Thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with people I do not know.
I hope everyone's enjoying, whether you're watching this live right now or as a VOD. We're moving forward with working for the Vanguard, so we'll see what happens. She will watch my back like she'll watch the wall, yes indeed.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show. Of course the United Colonies is paying close attention. Heaven forbid something escape their notice.
Do I get a whole new ship? Is that what this is? Looks like it.
She managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir. Ah, you are new probationary then?
What's up, mustache?
Pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission.
Frick's a
Medpacks,
welcome
some
kit.
small arms, couple
Oh.
spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. So, nice easy one for your first job. Chat, any questions before you head out?
Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards. The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit.
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your record.
Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates.
Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there.
Alright, so here we are on our first brand new ship. Or our first mission of our new ship. Where's Andrea? Is she already inside? Why is it inaccessible? Is this not my ship? Nope, it's on my ship. Okay. First thing first, before we go, I need to change out these guns.
Hey, you should
Hello.
inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. Okay, no problem.
CE-29.
Sure thing.
I need to install 2 more unique modules for the ships, and that's done. So my piloting is max, that's good. Let's see what we get ourselves into, folks.
Liftoff looks good. All systems nominal. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Sarah, you are not my companion. Shush.
Always a pleasure, Captain.
Yes?
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain.
Why isn't Andrea sitting here? Interesting. I like the bridge. It is very pretty. It's a good aesthetic to it. Okay, good. I can fire all those. It is cool that you can choose your crew. I just don't know how to get all of them seated.
Ramp jump complete. Setting down. Everything in the green.
Is something amiss? I am always willing to carry an extra weapon.
Give her a knife. I have to find her some gear too.
Right.
Well, look at the ship. I like it. I want it. Wow. Let me in. Got a bad feeling about this, Tater.
This does not look to have been motivated by theft. That may make it worse.
It does. I want to commandeer every ship in the universe. That'd be great. What the crap is that? Huh.
What did you need?
Let's give her
Did you
this.
need me to carry something for you? Until next time.
Okay. Someone left their money on the toilet. Oh, damn! That's gotta hurt. That ain't safe for work or your body. Thought you were going to give her the minigun. Yeah, I will. Need to make sure I give her the right ammo. That's the same as that. 777.
Did you need something? If I can take a few things.
There we go. Now she got a minigun. Let's see if she uses it.
That is all? Very well.
Yeah, I'm looking for armor for you. Don't worry, girl. The hell was that?
Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. Be quiet.
I mean, yeah, I'm assuming it's a monster. I just don't know. Oh my. I don't know what it is.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. Vanguard, huh?
Yeah, it's a big monster.
They didn't.
There's always a big
I'm
blue fish.
Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph.
Ooh.
One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
A terramorph? Here? Why did you not state that immediately?
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack... I sure could. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the
Why is she outside? Maybe she wants to stay wet. Who knows?
The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some... There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses. It's the building in the middle of the facility. Then we can see about getting... Good. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing.
Curious place for an industrial hacking operation.
Indeed.
There must have been a good incentive for them to locate here.
Curious indeed. Oh! Alright, so here we go. There, JL. See how that middle ring is blue? That means the current pick that I'm on works in the middle ring, but only the middle ring. I just got to see where. So it looks like it's going to be here and here. Now I need to find a 2 and a 1. But I could also just do this and see how that works on all three. This one works on all three. This one only works on the middle. But because I know this one's already going to be here, this one can also work here. So this one can work on any of them, so that's cool. So this one only works on the outside. There you go. Just for some shotgun shells.
Get that done.
I got it done. It's all done.
A curious place for an industrial hacking operation. There must have been a good incentive for them to locate here.
Okay, so she's got a backpack now. Haha, poncho. Give her that too.
You have my attention. I have never been one to shy away from shore. Is that it then?
For now. For now. Oh my. That's not your minigun, Andrea. What are you doing? Shucky ducky, quack quack. The backpack. A couple more guns up there. Nice sword.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pocket.
Power fault detected. Reset all power breakers. Did I not read something?
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. Wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is.
There must have been a good incentive for them to locate
I'm
here.
connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Uh-oh.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
Oh my. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, Jesus. Save indeed.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes, they're set up, but give it hell, Vanguard.
Additional power input required.
Yes?
I can't give her the spacesuit.
Defenses restored.
Oh, he's getting closer. Shutting the doors on that one. Ah! 10 meters. Okay, keep going away.
A curious
Ah!
place for an industrial packing
It's right there.
operation. There must have been a good
Seen
incentive
it.
for them to locate here.
Woo! We out.
It is done. Do you think, to mark the occasion, you would be allowed to take a small piece?
Oh, it's dead.
As a trophy?
Okay. Wasn't too bad. It's like aliens, it is.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Oh, we killed it.
You did it, didn't you? Oh, yeah. You didn't happen to grab me a tip?
Yes, I did.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs.
Look at that slow-mo run. Ooh.
Older model. Alright, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth. The terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies. Well, they're not exactly buying tickets, and the theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to.
Interesting.
And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news. They have. It's the only known loss of that scale, but... You're right. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed. Luckily, what would you say to deliver? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but... Plus, maybe just clear it with your commander. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks. I was. Oh, you don't understand. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I... There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. And here, it's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly just... Now please, go check in with your commander.
Return to Commander Tuala. Let's go.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment.
Let's put this part to
There go my ego.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
I ain't do nothing wrong.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Where's the lodge at? Where's the mast? Sorry.
Here, I have something for you.
Ooh, what'd she get me?
Yes, well, I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Of course. I will keep an eye out in the future.
Dang, she got me, buddy. Hell yeah, girl. Good job.
Yes, of course.
No other questions.
Ah, yes, we are done.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? A gene tag? Sanan. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of... Here we go. Service record. Co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. Certainly seems that. Did your survivor, Hadrian, she mentioned why she thinks this sample... She thinks there could be... Well, this is one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. But if Hadrian Sinon thinks this sample needs to get to Mars, then I'll take care of the clearances and ensure you... Consider these your first official... And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard.
You hand me nothing.
Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
UC Vanguard pilot pack. UC Vanguard spacesuit. Let's take a look at what we get. Okay. Okay. Little boost pack. Weird ass helmet. Pretty cool spacesuit. Spice. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't want to come in here. We got some new ship parts, everybody. That might be the 2 that we need to, or was it 2? Yeah, 2 we need. Might be the 2 that we need. Face forward. James Cameron would like the helmet. Yes, he would. But it needs to make random explosions every time I wear it. Do anything. Leaving the train.
Need some work done? Anything I can help you with?
Yeah. What's
Okay,
the new stuff
no
that I got? No new engines. Ooh, way higher shield power. Hey, 15 parts. Whoop whoop. Oh, I'm thinking of Michael Bay. Sorry. James Cameron doesn't do that. What James Cameron does is what for James Cameron. James Cameron does what James Cameron does because James Cameron is James Cameron. Before was is. Just remember that there, JL. Okay, this Everfree is moving along. Got a big old new engine on some bitch, and let's freaking go there. But ooh, I could stick a cargo down there.
Looks to me like you've already...
Okay. Let's continue on our little quest, y'all. Oh yeah, this random crate back here. Seized cargo. Ooh. Fancy.
Watch for the engine blast, will ya? It's really not safe for civilians here.
I'm a pilot, not a civilian. Hey, what's going on, Jonathan? What's your question? It is from South Park. Yeah, I remember. I'm rewatching a lot of South Park. Or that one coming up. What's going on, Jonathan? What's your question, man?
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Does this game have anti-gravity engines? I have not seen one. Apparently the grab drive is what this universe uses to bend time and space. So... Didn't I add a frickin'... I did add a random rooftop, what you call it. So all these little things would open up if I added a habitat on top of it. Nothing, I'm good. I don't need to say anything to you. Sorry.
All is well, Captain, all things considered.
Good.
Hello, Captain.
Oh well. Glad things are well. I'm gonna put the Manta suit back on just because I want to try something. Does it have advanced metal from either planets? There's different elements from the different planets, and there's some weird stuff going on, but I don't know if they'd be considered an advanced metal. I feel like I've got extra ammo in it. Yeah, I probably got a lot of random ammo I don't need. Best thing I gotta do is sell all my ammo and then restart from the scratch. I got no ship parts in this sumbitch, do I? Nope. Testing. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of lore to this game, dude. We're still figuring out as we go. So nope. Put that on. I wanted to see. Okay, so I don't have the Manta suit that makes me invisible. That was my concern. learned from History Channel there should be aliens and more technology. I mean, yeah, we just killed a big old Terramorph monster. You just missed.
Good to see you.
So. What? Getting a little naked here, folks. Where's my white suit at? I think the farthest planets have rare undiscovered elements. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do some wandering around, I'm sure. So we'll see. Alright. Let's get off like a herd of turtles.
Pressure holding. Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Love the music. Yeah, I do too, man. In your honest opinion, should this game have more marvelous ideas to this story? I mean, there's already a lot to it, especially with even the side stories and just random adventures you pick up going through things. Noticed that shield generator brought my shield power down to 50. Wonder if it makes it any stronger though.
You didn't put us in equipment, so we must be in the right place.
Current course while we scan for contraband.
I'll have to mess with that shield generator again.
We're done. Welcome to Moz.
At least the only smell I shall have to deal with is myself.
Th
Not that I smell bad, I just... Never mind.
This isn't the landing pad. What the hell? Like, it's a landing pad, but it's not the landing pad. Ugh. Fast travel over there. I'm sorry. I'm a nerd. I like space and a lot of different movies. Well, you came to the right place, man, because you're going to definitely see a lot of cool stuff.
Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem. Nothing for us to do. I'm sure you can find...
It's the carry-all. Crossbow looks kind of nice. Big old cockpit up top. Mule. Starhawk. Marathon. Kiwis. Or that's a good one. If you meet an alien in this game, make sure to ask all the questions. I'm very curious. We haven't found any we could talk to other than the ones that scream at us. So, they scream and headbutt us with their long necks and weird crap, so... We're gonna go inside this little bar here on Mars.
Crime's at an all-time low.
Oh, there's something I think I need to look for down here, too. Besides that.
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
A shootout in Sidonia. An unnamed tracker opened fire on their mark in the middle of a busy spaceport.
I thought there was Trade Authority down here.
Tracker's target. This newest spate of violence has renewed the
Oh, there it is.
Hey, we got lots of stuff. Just ask. Cool. That's what we do here.
Oh, Mars, hope they made the base around the moon like history said. I didn't see anything on the Mars moons, so we can go over there and take a look too, just to see. Oh, he's out of money. Wah, wah.
Yo, stay good out there.
Invoices can be collected. Oh.
Do you now? Well, a shame, too. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority tradition. I invested no small amount of... But then he decided to... I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. But at this point, it's... Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmacy. Something his contract expressly forbade. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. They were all devils. Red Devils. A UC Marine unit based here on Mars, though I presume a number of them served alongside Doc.
That won't be necessary. But we would like the money he owes us.
Just this one time? I am all too aware that once one starts doing favors for the Trade Authority, it can be difficult to stop. Yes, not everything needs to be a transaction.
Pity. Perhaps a little advance on my part might visit the Sixth Circle. A bar on the lowest level of the city.
Okay. Going to the Sixth Circle. You were just next to me. Where'd you go?
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's vets and their kin.
Doc Walker?
Andy,
Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker?
The red eyes are some badge of honor, I take it?
Not every day a stray topsider. That's so. Enough of that? Alright. Maybe she did send you. Or maybe you just know where to buy your fakes. But look, Eve is debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. Red Devils were the meanest marine. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as them. Made us tough. It's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC xeno-weapons. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. But it was those monsters that did us in. Red Devils included. Well, the most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say...
Crossing the Trade Authority could be perilous. There are real stakes here.
But, say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear? And I look forward to hear...
Alright, let's go help this dude out.
Hey, you! Maybe Adrian's friend.
In order to avoid injury, please report any still or unsafe conditions on campus.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Doctor? Oh, no, Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, at least when he wasn't slaving away. But we stumbled on a way to make... You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority. It's mostly iron and about 3 centuries of human water runoff. But it builds up around human settlements and... No. Well, yeah, I'd help him make whatever the city was running low on that, but the Trade Authority got... Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Space...
Oh, I know what comes...
But if you can clear them out, I can walk. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day... Biggest and fewer ships. Oh, yeah. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. We'd set up right... Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can...
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Yeah.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. You seem to be acclimating well. I think none of us were expecting what we have found. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in? I cannot tell if that is a compliment or an attempt. I have a very different background from the rest of Constellation. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I work. Yes, exactly. For those that have not lived it, Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. I lack his charm. That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. By a group, Thank you. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vlad. I know that you said you wouldn't, but...
Why are you staring at her?
It is still a relief. Indeed it was. Thank you.
Be on your guard.
It is your civic duty to report any unauthorized harm to civilian security.
Somebody's trying.
Surprise there, Queen.
I'm here to help if you need anything.
Oh, that's right. It's the governor's office.
Can you believe?
I've got a slogan for our new ship fight.
I wish there was something more to do.
Appreciate everyone hanging out with us today. Good old Taco Tuesday. Trying to do some sneaking. I found a spot I need to get to. Maybe not. Nope.
Ever been to Aquila?
Deimos. One of the earliest shipbuilders, and desperate to remain relevant.
Sometimes mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants? I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of...
Chris Sparrow, just want to say thank you for streaming Skull and Bones and Starfield. You're recently traveling and your videos really made downtime fly. I'm glad. Between long streams, monotonous tone in my voice, glad I can definitely help you out. And I don't know if you noticed, but or saw, but last night announced we're doing a special stream Friday, starting off with Black Flag Friday night. Didn't they say something about going behind here or something? I don't remember. Oh, yep, here it is. Nope. Yep, here we go. Sneaky. Found it. But I'm glad you're sticking around there, Chris. Good stuff. Well.
If you're going to use the elevators or
stairs to reach the other levels. Try to keep it calm. I hate filing litter reports.
Ooh, advanced. Alright, so for those who don't, that sounds cool, hopefully I catch that. Well, it'll be a VOD too if you miss it, so there you go. Like you, I'm burnt out on COD, and I always found these types of games much more relaxing. Yeah, man, I get that. COD's cool and all, but it's like, when it's the same crap over and over and over and over and over, it's annoying. Alright, what are we working with here? So this one works here, this one doesn't. This one works here. Where?
Break it open.
It is a shame we can't just break it open. It's a Grendo and a shotgun stacked on top of each other. Oh, it's the same stuff. Okay. A master walk back in here. Kind of cool. Collect credits from Lou. Pay off Percival's debt. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you just need some stuff like this.
Yeah. Not something you want to say to.
I thought I knocked him down to $1. Okay. Let's go see what those mines had before we go pay this debt off. Or can I not do that anymore? Nope. Doesn't let me. Here's what it is.
You bothering me for a reason?
Yeah, bothering me for a reason?
Was there something else? Do you now? Let me take a look at... that's not the number I remember. Here. I expect this won't be a great...
Pay 1 credit.
Then I suppose that's that. You have my thanks.
YouTube likes to change my messages from top, or from all top messages.
Yeah. It's done, eh? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the... Good you're going in there, actually. Bunches? Don't expect he'd run out. Yeah.
Drill waste room access key. Nice. Lay quick save. Let's go, Andreja. Whee! What bounty? What the frick? Nuh-uh, I'm paying it off for right now. I didn't even do nothing. Whoa, $60,000 bounty. Why do I have a bounty? Why can't I pay it? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so we're just we're hanging out today, doing some UC sideline missions. We picked up Andrea from working on the main mission for the story. So we'll do some of this and hopefully try to get this all knocked out today into tonight. And if you miss anything and want to catch it later, you're more than welcome to catch it as VOD. Pretty cool ship. And whether you're watching this live right now or as VOD and you're one of the awesome 505 subscribers I have, I appreciate everyone who's stuck around and hung out. It's awesome to see we're up there to that level right now and only been really going for a couple weeks just between Skull and Bones and this. Alright, let's see what we got here, folks. Spacer. Let's turn off our flashlight and hide over the hill. Sneak attack. Oh yeah. Quick save. Space Vulture. Yeah, she's got a good stuff to go invisible. That's cool. Sneak attack for 2 damage. She's not using her Gatling gun, but it is what it is. He's... Oh, she is using it! Hell yeah! Get her! Ooh, he's got a yellow helmet. That. Heck yeah. Let's go make sure our girl Andrea is okay. Look at her, she's using her Gatling gun. I love it. Okay. Boom goes the dynamite. Yeah, and then also everyone keep in mind and pay attention to my community posts if you want a little input on what we're working on next. So I'll put up a couple more games I'm considering playing, and if you want to see it on the channel, let me know. I got a decent amount of response about the first poll we did for Crew Motorfest,
Best
so
to assume we have not seen the last of these spacers.
she's not wrong. So yeah, keep an eye out. Definitely going to help carve a group of people. Or carve a, not carve a group of people, carve a idea of what people want to see. So I have to go hop off and get back to work. Have a good evening. You as well, man. Appreciate you coming by. Look at her go with that Gatling gun I gave her. Boom goes the dynamite. Level 27. Hey, Andrea. Hang on, there's a door. It's a master lock. Come on, man. Another Beowulf. Another helmet. Some ammo though. What'd you have? He just fell off. Get him.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Exactly. Take all the stuff. Not the carrots, though. We don't need those. Dang it, master safes. Oh, expert. Wow. Ooh. Purple helmet. Save. Reload. Get a golden backpack. I like how the most random stuff happens when you're not searching for it. Like, figured, oh, that'd be in a master box or expert level box. Nope, just chilling on a dude you killed. Making sure I don't have any random computers around to use to unlock some crap. Look at the gym. Ah, we hit to pump you up. Jail. If you're watching later, you need to tell me who are the two people that used to pump each other up. It's on Saturday Night Live. See if you see it later. Oh no, the door. I'm stuck. I'm too wide. Oh, what the hell is that? It's like a mine out of heat leeches. Oh, okay. Random explosions away! There you go. There's some aqueous hematite. Where's my cutter at?
no way we can get through this. The caves and mount might be a suitable alternative.
Ooh, a freaking ninja sword! I won't say ninja sword, probably samurai sword, but still! Anything in here? No? Ow. Oh, it's down here. Problem with all the wandering around is you get lost sometimes. Oh! Just had to go to the other side of the frickin' hallway. the quick save. Sometimes you need to open your eyeballs and not be so average. That's a big drop. I don't trust it.
This could well explain why the site was abandoned. These natural caverns likely were not worth the risk of traversing.
Alright, that sounds like happy music, so let's move on.
Power is still on, at least partially. Shall we see if anyone is home?
Yes, let us see if anyone is home.
Out of the red with the trade authority. Can't
Yep.
say I don't appreciate it. I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor.
You're not wrong.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing the various old... Adrian sent you. She's... Sounds like Adrian.
What? You can reattach your finger, Percy.
Terramorph attack, huh? Not a... Wait. Talbot, that's a joke, right? There's no settlement. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe, or if she made you come all the way for this...
Follow Percy!
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
Hang on. I'm gonna run around and look. Maybe not.
Negotiate it down to something more reasonable. Good to see someone give the trade authority a bit of their own medicine. All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right. Just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. The sample. It's all on the slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best day. Can't just humor an old man. This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either.
Interesting.
I don't think it was transported to Talsetti. This specimen, it grew there. faster than any Terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinia, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
The chances for survival, let alone maintaining any...
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? Because until now, the Terramorphs that wiped out... What happened there? It was... So to find evidence for... So I'd love to know what it is you're... The circle, huh? Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but...
And here we go.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back. Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being... That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have. So, were you two able?
Got it right here. That sample?
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers.
Good place to start.
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archive? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective?
The Cabinet?
And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened with both of us. Well, the UC, Freestar, and House Varun. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get... And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that. The Cabinets, any major decision the UC makes goes through them. Of course, Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, a practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost. No. We were both dismissed after our damage has been done for. Well, it was during that assignment that the UC asked. The project never got off the ground. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like... All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the Cabinet's hands.
Good luck.
Yes.
Hello. What have you got for me? Back to it then.
We got a lot of good stuff here. Take a look. Be safe out there. Hey, you buy from me? Just a reminder.
Hey, catch you on the flip side.
Alright, so let's get back to New Atlantis and continue on with the UC. See what we got going on.
Lifting off now. Achieving orbit now.
Identified as a known criminal. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded or we will be forced to open fire.
Is it because I got a bounty?
Copy that.
Ugh. I couldn't pay my bounty off on Mars. What did I lose? A med pack? A flight suit? Damn it. They found out I took a flight suit? You bastards. Wait a minute. That was my only clothes. Oh my. Yes, it was.
What is it? If there's anything you need... Mm-hmm. Bye. Yes, you need me?
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for
Did
good.
you need something? So... Oh, yes.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet's hands. But listen, I know I should have been. So, in the interest, my relationship with the UC, I am a clone.
A clone?
Of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated. In the program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to secure the leadership of the UC military for... I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during... Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it. A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for... He and I are different on more than a few levels. He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death. Freestar Collective, and the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there.
You're just joining us, we found out that, she's a clone.
He had his men open fire on civilians, a battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
Wow.
I really appreciate you saying that.
Holding a grudge against where a person comes from, that is...
Just the way things are sometimes. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else? Or if you've got... No telling how long... That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones, and the eyes were my... eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. Which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up. Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terramorph project was... There's no need to be afraid of this data being... Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel. I mean, we never... Until his defeat during the Colony War, though. But Ve Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Then I guess it's just a...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Oh, we got a meeting.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining.
Ah, and that must make you the Captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You can imagine my surprise. Still quite... In fact, and that we should instead tell me. Why would they think something like that? I guess you would. Let's get to business. We have 2 petitioners here making access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's terror, a request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 armed... Now, Captain, we've all... Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet. That is something to consider.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not... They've been happening to demand we handle... Seems at best panic.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult me. I would also ask, how many deaths the cap... Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti...
Let's keep this civil. And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single... I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain.
Just taking her word for it as well, then.
So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you...
Whatever risks exist, they are outweighed by this imminent threat. I agree.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
Well, I am not.
Yes, a fair... So then, while the data you 2 have presented is compelling...
Uh-oh.
An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Oh no.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You 2, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there.
Okay.
We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Thank you. For what you did.
The way those people were acting.
I don't know. We tried to restrain them, but some of the other officers down there...
Pheromonic project. Some terramorphs, they can... It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire. I'm not suggestive. The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. And some lose those cases. Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please.
Alright, so I need to make sure I keep this on.
Did you hear something?
No time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move.
All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
You might back up. Just stand there. Good.
Got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad. We're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. Wait. We'll hold them as best we can.
Heard you might be looking for some backup.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here.
Surviving a full-on...
We're not UC security. Roger that. Be prepared.
Nothing's gonna save us.
It's going to be okay. It's not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now is not real. You have to put down that sword.
You put it down. Put down the weapon or we shoot.
You can't beat it. It's too strong. Give up now. The rest of the city is safe, thanks to us. You deserve whatever accolades you have coming.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you...
Just glad we could rise to the... Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her... Take care of yourself, son.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is...
Well, that was exciting, everybody.
How the hell do Terramors get into the city like that undetected?
Thank you, gentlemen. Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what... Your concerns about the Terramorphs?
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. Now, after today's events, the Cabinet has decided to, as well as a subsequent investigation, but to accomplish those goals, we're going... As such, the Cabinet has authorized, as soon as we've got the data in hand, we want... Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collect... Someone who knows precisely the sorts of things. The Cabinet wants you, Captain. We do. So, will you... I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be... Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on... You should be able to find her and on behalf of the whole of the United States.
Cool.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that take.
The things we do here, the tech we develop, benefits all of humanity.
Excuse me?
These orders can't be... But you know who this is, correct? Yes. Yes, sir. Consider it done. That must make you our new envoy. And you're someone I've already heard plenty about. Not sure if I should duck for cover around you or shake your hand. I was also told the President wants us to get you into the Armistice archives ASAP. Someone paid attention and... Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC... Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. Get them both, and you'll have your data. No. They're impossible to create without those keys. It won't be. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't. Now, I'll provide guidance on... And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here.
Very well.
No, that doesn't. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of... The good Ambassador Radcliffe.
It sounds as though I will enjoy this.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat. And who knows? But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code. Certainly. See, good diplomacy is... UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters. But getting caught trespassing is a quick... So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Report suggests there's a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for intel. Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe. He works closely with the ambassador. And someone who very... Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things. All right. Here, your diplomat... Ambassador Balmores. When the rest of House Varun retreated into... He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests. So there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Yes, just like us.
Of course. But there is... We're not 100% sure about... His public appearances were always rare. But scans of the facility show life signs. Your task is to find him and kindly, but... Then you search the embassy for his biometric key, collect your code piece, and we'll go about notifying his next of kin. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. The embassy is still legally House Varun's sovereign territories. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish. I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance. Here. This device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attack. Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already... I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Rat. Be smart out there, Captain.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay? It does seem to be a unique situation. That is what keeps me here as well. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a goal is something you work towards, an expectation of achievement. I believe it is sometimes phrased as, when I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many they do their jobs, eat their foods. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. Yes, they were. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. I am not asking for pity. My family is unique within the settled systems. My parents and their parents, you can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others. It has certainly proven valuable. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause. Ah, hello. All right, then.
We're off like a herd of turtles. Let's keep this thing going, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good time. We've been going for a few hours now. The story just keeps getting interesting and interesting. Hit the old quick save, 'cause we don't know what we're getting into, but we gotta be nice. We gotta behave. We can't do anything. And be good boys and girls.
By the way, Captain.
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed. I cannot help but notice that the Colony War Memorial isn't directly.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby.
I wonder how many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
Terramorphs, as in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
You're allowed 3 places. Conference room, lobby, or the ambassador's office. You set foot anywhere else, there's going to be problems.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terramorph data from the Armistice archives. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero. Excuse me.
We are merely stating the obvious. If you are threatened by that, perhaps you should do something about it. Like, help us.
And just give the UC free run of the art? Let me be frank, Captain. I will not be the one responsible for its release. You're really gonna push this? I'm listening. You know that for sure. That is interesting. I don't care if you're the I suppose I have seen some promising actions by this current administration. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these You go in once, you get everything you need, and all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy, Freestar scientists will... So, do we have an agreement? Excellent. Follow me.
Look at that. Sometimes you gotta take the big risk on the persuasions. Oh, she's coming out this way. Come on. Go somewhere, lady.
Official business? Talk to the ambassador.
Shush.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Don't make me regret this, Captain.
Exactly. It's like when someone...
I appreciate that they have not demolished the structure, even if diplomacy has ended. It may not have been their intention. This is certainly... than any...
They said something about the turrets, so... the hell did you come from? They said serpent.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies endured. Come, let us discuss. Not the ideal introduction. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. Tell me though, what is it like outside? Is the rest of the city... Harmless spores, you have... It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... But I must know of the... Is that right, huh? Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here. You were sent by the UC, and the broadcast spoke of terror morphs. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places... So the UC... the preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. But, if I am to grant... For years, House Varun has been known only with little. In exchange for my code, I require this. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil.
You have mine as well, for what that is worth.
Well then, please. Let's hope it's still... works. And there. Let it be used for good.
Okay, now let's get out of here. Well, that wasn't too hard, so let's keep going. Get this back to the boss lady. Ah!
The lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so important for us to represent these people.
Captain, can I help you?
Just doesn't add up. The spaceport has
Captain, you're... Oh, wait. Did you saved him? You Vanguard, really? And now, I've already arranged every... When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instruction. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance... Absolute best behavior.
Yes? Yes? You needed something?
Yeah, I need a way to get across this place faster than just skipping and walking and running and jet boosting. Down to the archives. Oh my. Secure the future.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please
Okay.
approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18.
18.
You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin. You may proceed, Captain.
Okay, so we got some data. Oh.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the colony war. Your consideration is requested.
Here on Vanguard business?
No, I'm just using your elevator. If you're just joining us, we're turning in some information we have on the xenomorph, terramorph threat, I should say. Hello. Excuse me.
There you are.
Captain?
Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Major?
Captain, if you'd be willing
Deputy?
to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real. So whenever you're ready. Percival and I have done our damage. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Aww.
Then I guess we'll see you.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
I'll become a citizen!
This requires a little more pomp.
Man, I hate award ceremonies. And retirements. And all that. What's in this?
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Ranger.
What's up, dude? Oh man, I gotta. What? Oh. So you don't put me on court martial? No, we going upstairs and outside. Ooh, how you doing?
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Sure.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen.
What about my bounty?
Your official ID and your...
We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Ooh, I can buy a house?
The other item we needed to discuss.
Oh.
There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you.
Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove you, and they've stated they'll only share it with you.
So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest. Let's hope it never comes. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for...
Damn! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're at a gorgeous view of a stopping point. I can see my ship from here. And what I'll do is I'll catch y'all here in a little while. So what we'll do is we'll get ourselves some food, have some dinner, and go from there. So I'll be back in a little while. I'll post about half hour before I go live again. And we shall see how things go. I appreciate it, and I hope everyone here has enjoyed the stream and they have a good night. And I'll